I play viola, and I've been playing at the Bach Festival for 15 years, and I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I just love the Bach Festival. I grew up in the Valley, and I actually went to EMU for college, and so I just love coming back and working with Ken and Joan and the other musicians here every year. It's a big highlight. I love to come back to the Valley and go to my favorite restaurants and go to the woods on the trails and just see my favorite spots again. And it's just a great time for extended family to get together, and we just all enjoy the Bach Festival together. It's a big highlight of my year.
That's great. And why should people in this community come to the Bach Festival?
The Bach Festival has just such a great variety of music. It's obviously incorporating Bach into the week, which is great, and also especially on the noon concerts and even in the weekend big performances there. It's just a nice variety and selection. I think someone could find, well, everyone can find at least one piece that they really love throughout the weekend, something that they really connect to. So, we are the Bach Festival.
Do a retake, of course.
I assume this will be highly edited. I mean, you gotta have something to bleep out all the expletives, right?
Yeah. Okay, so it's recording, so you can just say your name, instrument, any experience you have if you want, and then how many years you've been to the Bach Festival.
Well, my name is Pete Spar, and I'm the principal bassist with the Shenandoah Valley Bach Festival. I guess I've been principal bassist for about the past, I want to say 8 years. But even before that, I played a couple times just as a section member. So I've been coming to the Shenandoah Valley Bach Festival off and on for about 15 years, I would say. And I love it. I come first and foremost because it's a Bach festival. And for me, Bach is my favorite musician, and I love playing Bach. As a bassist, he's one of the most challenging and fun composers to play because his bass lines are as interesting and melodic and important as the melodic lines. I play a lot of jazz bass, and I've noticed that when I'm making up bass lines, I think of Bach a lot because he's one of I like to call him the father of jazz bass because he wrote some of the best bass lines you'll ever want to play as a bassist. Another reason I keep coming back to the Bach Festival, I'm going to start that one over. Too many cigars. Another reason I love coming back to the Bach Festival year after year is because of Ken and Mary Kay and Joan. I just love working with those people. They put a great program together here. And every year it's just a well-run festival, and the people are great. All my fellow musicians, I love working with them. It's almost like a family at this point. And so it would be great if everyone in the community, I live in Charlottesville, so I try to get everybody I know to come over and appreciate this little jewel of a festival. It's one of Central Virginia's best kept secrets. But you can cut that out.
That'll be actually good. I might use that.
What else? Have I blabbed
Yeah.
enough?
No, that's great.
Oh, I gotta say, we are the Bach Festival.
Yes.
We are the Bach Festival.
Good.
We are the Bach Festival.
Yeah, we can do one more and then I'll choose which one I like better.
Okay. Oh, another We Are the Bach Festival.
Yeah.
We are the Bach Festival.
1, 2, 3.
We are the Bach Festival.
That's perfect.
Okay.
This decade rehearsal. I'm just sorry you got involved in this whole thing.
Life's going to be hard for the next 5 minutes.
I've been coming to the Bach Festival for 10 years now. I keep coming back because it's a fantastic opportunity for me to play this repertoire, which you don't really get to play in our standard symphony orchestra setting. The cantatas, the smaller orchestral works. I got to play concerto this year. I love the people here. I love coming to this part of Virginia. I used to live in Charlottesville, so it's a chance for me to reconnect with people that I haven't seen all year, and that's why I keep coming back.
I've been coming to the Bach Festival for 18 years this year, so it would be my 19th year next year. I actually moved to Virginia and took a position at JMU in 1978, and that's when I met Ken for the first time. He eventually, in the next few years, went on to conduct the Choral Society here, and he did a lot of Bach in addition to a lot of other things during that time. And then he kind of invented this notion of the Leipzig service that I think he got financial backing for, and we did it in a couple of 3 churches here in the Valley. And so that was kind of the beginning, is during those Leipzig services, and then things just went on and expanded into the Bach Festival. I really enjoy the repertoire as well. It's rare that you get to play Bach in concentration. You may do one here and there, you know, once a year, twice, once every 2 years, but to have it concentrated and get through the repertoire, I think it's really good. And I enjoy Ken. I mean, Ken is a wonderful, wonderful person, a great conductor, just, you know, a wonderful human being, and I think most of us would agree about that and would follow him anywhere with any project he wanted to do. So I think that's why we really are pretty gung-ho about being here.
I missed the very first year of Bach Festival, but I've been here every year since, so that makes this my 18th season. I wait all year long to come back and see my great friends, my great colleagues play unbelievable repertoire, and as an oboe player, there's nothing that can compare with playing Bach. And when I was a kid growing up, my high school teacher, Mr. Rodney Pierce, used to tell me if he was stuck on a desert island, all he'd want would be his Bach cantata excerpt books. And I scratched my head and thought, how could that be? And now, in my 18th year, I see extremely clearly how that could be. And this is my desert island. This is my chance to play that great repertoire with these unbelievable musicians and friends. I rate the milestones in my life by the Bach festivals. There was the Bach Festival when I was pregnant. There was the Bach Festival when my daughter took her first step here, and numerous others. I adore Ken. He trusts us. He loves us, allows us the vulnerabilities to go away and express what we do best as musicians. And I take risks, and I take chances, and I value that, and always feel supported, and all my colleagues as well do that for me. So that's why I continue to come back year after year.
Great.
Well, having been a resident of this community since around 1977, actually, 76, needless to say, I've watched a lot of growth happen. I'm no longer here. I'm up in Northern Virginia now for the past 10 years, but I'll probably retire back here in the Valley. And so I have a vested interest in this area. I want as much culture as it can afford to have, and I want it everywhere, and I want to participate in it. And for me, all the things I did with Ken early on were good examples of that, and things have just flowered here in the past 20 years. New facilities, new series, but the Bach Festival, I'd say, is a figure in the community that is unsurpassed. I don't think there's anything quite like it. I don't think there'll ever be anything any better than it. And so I think that it's something that the community of Harrisonburg, the Shenandoah Valley should really support, because it's a very special deal, I think.
Great. Anyone else?
This was a little harder.
Why should people come out?
Or you can say some favorite things about it, that, like, you know, some of the concerts are offered for free, like the noon concerts, maybe some perks about the festival.
That's a good thing. Why don't you talk about, you haven't done these, but talk about like the elder hostel groups that have been in and out, and the fact that the noontime concert kind of took a life of its own.
That sounds good. We should talk about that. I just think that this is a special event in any valley, on any mountaintop, on any seaport coast, coastal city. I mean, it's a gem, and I think it's worth a drive from anywhere. The noontime concerts bring a different perspective to the festival, because you get to see the musicians up close and personal with these small chamber pieces. The orchestra the orchestra pieces are classic, fantastic building blocks of the repertoire, side by side with interesting, eclectic, odd pieces that you would never hear anywhere else. Ken is a master at putting repertoire together, and that, I think, is one of the great gems in the festival, the fact that repertoire is programmed so artfully, and that makes us very, very unique. And I think that's a golden opportunity for people to enjoy.